we're sitting here Monday, Thursday. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I can't imagine doing work without this. This is the time where we take the time to reflect on that somebody among us has betrayed our God. And you're saying you have been betrayed. If our God is, if we believe that Jesus is saying, those you do to the least of these you do to me. And I'm not saying you least. Be clear. Let me be clear. I'm saying that anybody who is at the most and multiply oppressed, if we are not able to look and say, you are my neighbor, you are my sibling, you are of God as I am of God, to me, and I'm here because of my faith. I am here because of my faith. I believe that faith is a key that will be one of the pathways of movement making towards the future. One of. And to do that on this day, where Jesus was betrayed, where he was caught in the garden, where he reached out at that moment with compassion for his enemy. Now, I'm not saying you got to do that because you ain't Jesus. Somebody else already died for all this shit.
Right.
We are not Jesus. But if we are going to be followers thereof, that means we got to sit in this moment of the torture from, forces of oppression, from the reality of how Christianity has functioned in this world as a colonizing force. We have to sit between Monday, Thursday, over the next several days with the death of one who we call God. And we have to sit with the ways in which we continuously kill him. We do.
Yeah.
We do in how we show up in the world and in how we show up with each other. And that is aligned with how things are happening in the world right now. It is imperative that we mention that Holy Week this time is one of the times wherein the most anti-Semitic acts are actually committed. See previous reference, Governor Shapiro.
Yeah.
We got to own that. That is part of Christianity just as much as we say it is our work to co-create the world, to imagine collective liberation, to imagine that there is an eschatology, that we are an end time. Eschatology is the way we say end time, individual or collective, but that there is an end time where we are collectively, evolved. That in itself, that is a vision of heaven. And I mean, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me.
Yeah, and the world can't take it away.
That's right. Because this world has always been ending in every generation. Somewhere in the world is ending. And so this, to me, that's the power of faith right now, the power of any faith tool. Christianity